Hey guys! So just really quickly, I'm going to do like a super quick sketch session and I'm going to show you the general idea of how I draw female bodies. So I'm just going to go with just a couple quick ideas and we'll see what it looks like. I don't have anything in particular in mind except that I really think it's important to think about the anatomy and physiology of the creature or person that you're drawing at the time. So I'm going to be focusing on human females, and I think it's important to think about where their bones are, where their muscles are, where they would lie proportionately. Now, sometimes people will have different measurements. Some people will be shorter, some people will be taller. So you need to think about those things. Personally, I like to draw my women a little on the thicker side with larger booties. But let me show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so you got to start out with your basic shapes. So you need some circles for the ribs and for the hips and for the shoulders, for the boobs. You want to make sure that you remember that they have organs. Remember that they have bones, they have clavicles, a rib cage, hip bones. Their elbows would be about midway where their belly button is. Remember that they have these bones in here in their arms. They have two bones here. They have their wrist bones. Remember their hands, their bone structure in their hands. Remember they have these hip bones, their femur. Their femur is the largest bone in their body, so it might be, they have really long femurs, really long legs. Remember that they have lungs and organs. It's really important to remember that they have organs. Don't just get rid of their stomach, please. Rib bones, belly button goes about in the middle, boobs. The boobs are meat. Make the lines smooth as you can. This is just the general idea of the shape of a woman. I know her arm is a little off, her hands. I'm not doing the full thing. And I keep doing her boob weird, I'm sorry. It's just off. And give her a nice cactus for a head. See, she's beautiful. What a beautiful lady. Alright, let's see. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I like to start with the booty when I draw. It's my favorite part to draw. So if you're drawing from the back, you gotta remember these muscles. You gotta remember the rib cage. Ribs exist. Hip bones exist. The curvature of the spine. Maybe your character has scoliosis. I don't know your character. You can just remember the gluteus maximus and all these little muscles here. They're all important, all the muscles. Maybe you have a character that doesn't really work out and they're very thin because they don't have any muscles. I don't know. I don't know your life. All right, and last one. Let's see what we're... Got the boobs, shoulders. Rib cage is important. Remember your ribs. Hip bones, hip bones. Give them hip bones. I like to make my girls a little thicker. And you can make them however you want them. Make them a little short and a little thick. It's okay. About midline there with the ribs, do your elbow. Don't forget your wrist. Give them little cat paws if you want. Make a little furry, that's fine. Then outline. Got little thin arms there, oopsie. Give them big muscles if you want. Also at this point, you can go ahead and change the size of their boobs if you want. But remember, you're going to want to lower them. And there you go. Give them a crazy face. Yeah, look at this face. Sonic the Hedgehog hair. There you go. Yeah, so there you go. That's my general idea of how to draw a human female. Or you can turn it into a cat girl. I don't really care what you want to do with it. I've noticed that if I give this girl bigger breasts, it makes her hips look a lot smaller. I personally prefer bigger hips and smaller breasts when I draw my characters. But, you know, you've seen some of my other characters. It tends to vary. It tends to be however I'm feeling at that in that particular day. Anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing more, let me know. I can probably do a more in-depth tutorial if you want, or if you want a tutorial on drawing different things. This is just a little doodle sesh so you can see what I've been doing. Yeah, I'm not really following lines or anything, so these aren't the best, but let me know what you want to see. Have a good day. Bye.